once again from the top. Just kidding.
No, I think we nailed it.
Perfect. Yeah.
It sounded great. I didn't know.
No
I was
editing
kidding around.
required.
No, perfect.
I think that sounded better than the opening song.
It was harder because we were focusing on different things. It was hard. It was a challenge.
A lot going on there.
But it was fun.
And I
Good
forgot that you,
effort.
at one point I forgot that you still couldn't hear that you had it.
Oh,
no,
we're on a delay.
I gotta keep it down. Well, whoops, I totally missed it.
It's okay. It was very exciting.
Well, hey, the intro song is now over.
Okay.
Yay! Good work.
So we can talk about other banter.
I like
in our first round of 18 months of, or 14 months of remote recording,
Yeah.
we never did figure out a better system than just trying to watch your lips over a video screen to sing the opening song.
I mean,
It worked.
nothing else. Why mess with perfection?
Right,
Just
exactly. We got it to a science.
Got a good thing going here.
When you said we didn't have another method, it's because we found the best possible.
We didn't want to. Yeah, I mean, there's so many other options available, but they didn't seem as fun.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right? Exactly. Keeping it fun, keeping it fresh.
This offers the element of surprise.
Yes. We love
Folks,
surprises.
I don't know if you can hear this, but it is 9:08 p.m. here, and my neighbor is just mowing his lawn right now.
Whoa, it wasn't even hot out today. Why is he mowing? Well, I mean, maybe busy all the rest of the day. But in general,
There's going to be a
That's
lot
like
of
the summertime
mosquitoes out.
I'm finding this
That's not really
baffling.
great.
Anyway, in case you hear that sound, that's what's happening.
interesting. They just got a new mower that has lights and they wanted to use it at night.
No, they
It's a
turned on the
nighttime
lights on
mower.
the house. That's how I know something exciting is happening. Anyway,
Well,
just me being distracted. That's all. And I had to raise the volume because I could not hear you for a second.
ooh, the water has arrived for Leash. Everyone take a sip of water. in
Oh,
honor
oh,
of-
it's
my
water
gosh.
time.
Now that's some high quality H2O.
H2O.
Thank you, producer Jack. Hey, shall we start our episode with talking about things
I think we
like
should.
that.
we should.
adjacent to Animal Crossing?
Animal Crossing adjacent. Yes.
Last week on Pocket Pod Animal Crossing, episode 169,
2
we
weeks ago.
discussed
Last time.
Last time. Do 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 do.
Did I say last week?
do do? No, wrong song.
What's
Do do
old?
do do.
Da-da-da-da-da. Skibidi-dabba-doo.
So profesh.
I don't want to wait.
For a
For
follow-up.
a follow up.
Did I say last week? I meant
did.
last time.
Last time.
We know what you meant. We are on the same page.
Mad at
Get it?
myself. It was last
No.
week for me in my mind because I
Okay.
took a week of vacation.
That's right. You had a buffer week.
So it was like no time had passed.
Yes,
or
you had
something.
the vacation buffer.
Yeah.
And last week was just
It doesn't count as real time. as
Nothing.
we know.
No, that's right.
yes,
It's
fake
magic
time.
time. Magic
Anyway,
each time.
last time on Pocket Pod,
Last time on Pocket Pod Animal Crossing.
we talked about
Birds. Burbs.
burps.
Sorry. I did like a
We talked
stutter.
about TV burps specifically.
TV burbs.
On Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yes. And I finally saw the episode. It was really sweet. And I learned about the corn crake. And I was like, that's weird. I don't know about a corn crake. What's a corn crake? Ooh. It's a bird from Asia. And
Asia.
it goes back to the topic of how they can't have North American birds in North American video or TV recordings. So it's like that whole weird thing. It was confirmed.
You can't have like trained birds.
Can't have like wild birds. Can't have like captive like birds that are
Right,
like,
but you could have
naturally-
like a picture of like starlings
I
by
guess they could use
chance
stock
flapping
footage,
around.
But weirdly, they don't do
Somewhere.
that. They don't like use stock footage. They'll use like a bird from another place. I don't know.
And
why.
what about
It's just so weird.
documentaries?
I think documentaries fall under something completely
Because they're not talent birds. Those are
That's what I'm
just
saying. Like it doesn't.
They're not
have
the
to-
talent.
They're not right. They're not captive birds that are the talent. Right.
I have to say, it's not like
They're
they had like
wild.
any interactions with this particular bird. Why not have
it's
it be something
it's
that's
just there. It could have been a nature
Probably-
video.
now, I mean,
Right?
it's probably like a legal thing at this point, right?
I feel like
I
the legal.
Audubon had something to do with this. Audubon was like, "Hey, now, you can't do this. Birds are special." I don't know.
But only birds that are wild and to our country,
Right.
native to our country.
We
Every
don't.
other
We
bird is
can't be
fair game.
promoting like. Well, also maybe it sets a precedent for people to look for or harass our native birds.
But I mean,
Why are people harassing?
there are things we don't seem to give a crap about, but birds we do, which is great. I love birds, but like, people can have tigers in their homes. Just putting that out there.
No, they're not supposed
Well,
to.
it depends on which state you're in and what kind of things you
I
futz
think
with.
it's federal, but I don't know. It's been a while since I watched Tiger King.
I think a few things have changed since Tiger King, but I don't think enough things have changed since Tiger King.
Okay.
Because, a
That was a
pandemic
fun
was
story
happening.
about birds
so,
and tigers.
Birds and tigers. As those
and
two
bears,
things
oh my.
combine.
I saw an article today, but I don't know how old it is because sometimes I get fed old articles about things that are like clickbaity.
happens.
Look at this
You know,
new
I
thing,
hear
and
ya.
that's actually 2 years
In
old.
fact, I might look it
Yeah.
up again.
Okay.
Apparently, like there's been like magpies that swoop down in the UK in some park,
Where do
and-
these birds get off? So why are they swooping down?
and they have to
Nesting territory?
remove the magpies because a little 5-month-old baby died because a mom was running with the baby to protect the baby
Oh my
from
gosh.
getting swooped down on by these aggressive magpies. And she tripped and fell and caused like brain damage to her baby.
Oh,
And then
no.
like the baby died.
Oh my gosh.
So
that's very upsetting.
I thought that was a strange article.
That's truly strange.
This is reminding me of the thing my British coworker shared with me about an event it's an annual event called, it may not call it this, but I'm pretty sure it's called Flying Ant Day.
Flying Ant Day.
And there is one day a year, I believe it's in the summer, when these ants specifically just come at you for one day. Like it's like their mating. I don't know what it is. If their mating season, I don't know.
Sure.
But there's one day where like
sense.
people just do not go outside because them ants, they just make it impossible
Take
to
over.
eat picnics out in the open or whatever.
You can't open your mouth outside.
You cannot.
so
You will eat an
no one
ant. You
goes
will
outside.
absolutely 100% consume ants that day if you are not careful. I think it's Flying Ant Day. I may have
Oh my
mistaken it for a
gosh.
different bug, but I'm pretty sure it's Flying Ant Day.
That's pretty great.
And I learned about this
like-
because I learned about it when I was telling them all about the cicadas back in
Oh,
May,
our
as we
cicadas.
remember. Back to our cicada cast.
Oh,
Click,
sweet,
click, click,
sweet
click.
cicadas.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Click, click.
So if anyone knows about Flying Ant Day and or these magpies, you want to hear more about that?
Man,
Yeah.
I think it's so sad about the magpie because I am pretty sure they probably don't make contact with people when they swoop and dive at them. And if they do, it's just like nipping them in the head. That just sucks about the whole
Yeah.
sitch.
result. Yeah.
I mean, things happen. We get freaked out. It's just a sad. Sounds like a very sad accident. Yeah.
yeah. Indeed.
Well, anyway, on that
On
light
that
note,
light
Yeah, that
event.
happy light. Whoop, whoop.
Thanks for sharing.
I mean, lesson learned.
Yes.
Just don't run from birds.
Yeah.
They might swoop at you, but they probably won't do
This is
you
your
too much.
PSA.
why are they
PSA.
swooping though? Why would they
They're a bit
swoop at
probably
you?
territorial. That happens
Oh.
even at Brookside when the red-winged blackbirds are nesting by some of the ponds.
Oh, they'll
They will
swoop
dive at you.
Oh,
They will make noise at you first, and then they will. If you get in their
they'll
area
say,
for
"Get away
too
from my
long.
babies."
Get away from my babies.
Interesting.
Oh, babies.
Little
Huh.
baby.
Oh, little feet, little hand, little baby.
Is that Dave Matthews?
That was
I
Dave
hear?
Matthews. He walked right in. He walked right through the
Here.
door.
Oh my gosh.
His little,
that's so
his little
wild.
dancing feet. He walked right through the door.
From now on, if he's known for anything, it's his cute little dance.
He's got real dancing feet. Yeah, if you haven't noticed that about him, you got to watch next time. Next time you get encounter a Dave Matthews experience, check out
have to
them
watch
dancing
I
feet.
know.
He might crash into you with those
Dancing
dancing feet.
feet, young and sweet.
Well, I can tell you those ants are definitely marching when he's around.
Dave
Nice.
Matthews dancing feet.
Little
I
baby.
love that song. Dave Matthews dancing feet.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a contender for the name.
I don't know that I can put Dave Matthews in the title of our episode.
Sure, you can.
I don't feel good about it.
Do you think he would come at you for using his name without permission?
No,
I feel like
no,
we've used other people's names.
that's true. But I
Matt Dillon, poor Matt Dillon. I mean, like,
gotta, we got like.
I feel like
Do we have Matt Dillon merch yet? Has that happened?
no.
One day.
No.
That'd be amazing.
One day.
Matt Dillon merch.
gosh.
His likeness from it's got to be his likeness from the movie Wild Thing, specifically when he had that mustache, or There's Something About Mary. One of those
I was
two
going to say
mustaches.
Something About Mary is a pretty
Both.
good one.
One or the other mustache. One of them. 100%.
The mustachioed rolls.
Mustachioed Matt Dillon.
Mustachio rolls.
Do you guys want to talk about something Animal Crossing related?
Yes.
I mean, loosely
What can we talk
at
about?
best.
Okay. Yeah, why not?
All right, I'm going to start with the song.
Yes, please.
Fashion Falls fits your life.
What a classic segment.
I love
So
it.
good. Bringing it back.
I haven't heard that in
So-
an age.
Puma
full age.
is releasing in the nearest future. Nearest future.
year 2000.
When is the nearest future? Is it
Like
like
tomorrow?
I'm pretty sure
now?
that's right
Is
now.
it now? Is it now? Is it now?
It's
Is it now?
It's now, and it's also now.
Is it always the next moment that hasn't yet happened? So
Correct.
It's the
nearest
nextest now
future.
from now.
So that's not a false statement because it's the nearest of the nearest of the
You're not wrong.
very near.
Nextest now.
Anyway, Puma is releasing some footwear. If you haven't heard,
Yep, some kicks, if you
there
will.
there are sneakers, men's sneakers. There are women's sneakers.
Oh.
Might call them trainers if you are in the UK.
Megan
Or tennis
trainers.
shoes in some parts of the U.S.
So
I would name my shoes Megan.
You call them Megan
That's
trainers.
silly.
Nice.
It's just so silly.
Nice.
It's just silly. I'm so silly.
Leisha's making sillies.
So are the men's styles and women's styles different for these shoes?
They are well.
They're similar colors,
Yes,
right?
they're similar. They're all the pastel green and blue and tan colors,
Interesting.
but the style of the shoes are different.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So I actually do. Well, there's actually I think. I'm gonna pull it up again real quick
Okay.
I was pulling
so I
it up
don't
as well.
lie.
I'm
Yeah, I
curious.
mean, I think that they all have like the little, like the light teal, the light green, the like it has little beige
The seafoam.
accents.
Oh,
Yeah, the
Oh
seafoam,
my gosh,
yeah.
the soles of those must be the women's shoes. Those are
It's
cute.
really pretty, fun colors. It has a little leaf accent on it, right? It's got like
Yeah, there's like a little very nice subtle pattern. I'm not particularly fond of the men's sneaker. I think there might be 3 pair. Let me just double check.
Oh.
I don't like.
Their
One
most
of them.
distinctive shoe silhouettes: Suede, Wild Rider, and Future Rider.
well, knowing nothing about Pumas, I'm sure that means something to excited people.
Where do you see that? How do I get to that?
I
Help
was
me.
looking at I just looked up.
Save
I did a search for style Puma Animal Crossing New Horizons, and it took me to the about.puma.com website, which was the first hit on Google.
About.puma.com. About.puma.com. About.puma. About.puma. About.puma.
Oh, they also have clothing. Okay,
Yeah, there's a hoodie
that's pretty cute.
and some other stuff. Okay. So are there only 2 pairs of No.
And maybe what? No, it looked like there are 3 listed, unless Wild Rider and Future Rider are the same. Just
Okay.
different.
I
color
have to
schemes?
find examples of all 3.
Yeah, I haven't been able to actually.
Oh, so they
see
actually have
different
little
images.
Timmy and Tommy on them too. Did I see that?
Tim Tom.
I don't know. Oh, is it like
There's
tiny
little,
animals?
little brown pattern of some faces. I just didn't get a quick. Oh wait, no, I
feel like
see.
I'm not-
Oh, I see Stitches. I see Bunny.
Okay. I found them.
I see KK.
Yay!
I see
Tell us,
Isabel.
give us the information because I only can see
Here.
2 types.
I'm going to take a screenshot. This is
Oh yay!
posted
Thank you.
in the Animal Crossing New Horizons friends. I'm promoting someone else's Facebook group,
That's
but
fine.
there's some good chatter on here. Hold on. I'm going to take a picture.
Take a
Share.
picture.
Take a picture.
Sorry, I just was seeing the article titled "The Dangerous Birds Were Removed." I have to say, is it really the birds are dangerous, or are humans just easily frightened?
People don't understand birds.
Quit blaming
And
the birds.
really, what it boils down to is when
what it all boils
wildlife
down
interferes with humans, we don't take well to that, even though we're complete douches to most of nature.
Right. Even though maybe we should let the animals have their own space. Just saying.
Okay, I took a giant screenshot.
Oh,
Hopefully you
yay,
can zoom
thank
in.
you.
Oh, look at that. Cool.
Okay, so
And
I'm
it's not so
zooming in to
terrible.
see these. Oh, okay, that was one that I hadn't seen yet.
zoom. Oh, okay, got it.
Oh,
So
cute.
that's
Alright,
the
so
so
the
there's the
men's
leaf
one-
one.
Yeah, there's the men's Wild Rider, which looks like to me it looks like an old school sneaker, but I'm not really keen on like that weird back heel floopy.
So this one,
sole
if you
thing.
see the detail on this one though, this has stitches on it. This
Where?
has stitches and bunny. It has a bunch of animal. It has a bunch of
Don't
characters. It's on.
Oh,
See the little brown and white pattern on the white area.
Yeah.
If you
Does
if you
that
get a
have-
more detailed picture, you're gonna see your little buddy stitches right over the side of the shoe.
Wow. But is it worth it for me? Because I don't.
I mean,
I don't like this shoe.
I'm
Can
not
I just get that pattern? I just like that pattern.
right separately. Okay, so let's then talk about the next one, the women's future rider.
Yes.
I'm not interested.
I like this better.
Is it? What if it had the same heel floopy that you can't see because it's covered by a little
that's
bell
a
bag?
problem. That
right?
is a problem.
I was just wondering about that bell bag. I'm
You
like,
can't see that bell bag is
the bell-
unfortunately placed right there.
Yeah,
I think
I don't think it is though, because based
heel
on the
curls up
heel
differently.
of the other,
Yeah.
yes, correct.
I just
Yeah,
Correct
I
and
saw
loose.
the
I don't like the silhouette on. I don't like the silhouette on either of these ones. They look really puffy on the top. I don't know. Maybe that's a Puma thing. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm not interested. I'm out.
They look like heritage shoes in my mind.
I see.
Like the 70s styles running
they're more like
sneakers.
the Onitsuka Tiger type, or the Saucony, whatever those bad boys are, the bullet shoes.
I do like the dotted sole. I like that a lot. That's cool.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
I'm interested in the sole. It's got soul.
But it's not a soldier.
And I like that it comes with like an extra pair of fun green laces. That's kind of cool. And
Yeah. And a
it
bell
comes
bag.
with a bell bag that I don't know what to do with this information, but it's cute.
Tiny bell bag. Maybe the bell bag is what contains the extra laces.
Maybe. Ooh,
Those are
fun.
pretty cute.
That's
I mean,
cute.
I like these as a concept. I'm not like I don't really know much about Puma the company. I'm not like a fan, so I don't know if that's like
Exactly. Well, to me, like, I like them, but I'm not in love with them. Let's just put it that way. I'm
there you
not
go.
like
it's not converting you to a Puma.
You're not
fan.
going to marry them.
If this was like a Cold Stone Creamery, I'd be in the like it category. I'm definitely not in the gotta have it. And I'm not in the love it. Like, I'm definitely in the like
Cold
it
Stone.
category. So
I hear you. I rather like the one for the suede men's sneakers. I like the sole. I think
Those
it
are
looks better
cute.
in the other picture because the sole, like the gummy sole, looked almost like bluish. There, it kind of
Yes.
seems like it's clear.
yeah,
I like the look of that.
yeah.
Those are cool.
Yeah. But maybe it's a trick of the eye. Like, is it really blue or is it really
is this-
white?
Yeah, and by trick of the eye, you mean like unreliable color in photographs displayed in RGB because you never know what's been matched and what hasn't. And
Correct.
It's just a
who
picture.
knows
You
what the real
just don't
color
know.
is.
Yeah.
But also, there's these little slide slippers, which are kind of cute.
oh, I do love
Slide
a slide
sandals.
Yeah.
Some slide
Those
sandals.
look like skateboarding shoes. Wait, what are we talking about?
Wait, what?
Oh, you skipped over the suede men's
I was just
sneakers.
thinking.
Sorry.
I know that skateboarders are very
Wait,
bold, but I think
I
I
thought we were talking
Did we
about-
talk about?
slides.
Oh my God, Matt Dillon all over the place. I'm so sorry.
No,
Sarah
you're
was saying
fine.
how she liked the sole. She was hoping that the bottom of that were blue.
I didn't realize we scrolled that far. I'm super sorry.
No, it's okay.
Cool.
Those are like much flatter. They're kind of
They're skateboard shoes.
Those
Moving
are
on.
more skaters shoes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now we got sandals. Interesting. I see them.
They're slide slippers, slide sandals.
Slide-
Sorry, my daughter calls sandals slippers, so
I see.
and I think it's funny. So
Well, also, those are usually what I use for like house slippers, so I call them slippers
Yeah,
as well.
I would definitely wear. I would wear these as house slippers. That is fair.
yeah,
These are cute.
agreed.
These are cute.
And then at the bottom, there's a bunch of different apparel. Apparently.
Apparel.
Apparel.
Oh, that's got to be the
But
name of
they're
an
kind
apparel
of-
company already.
They're so simple and like I don't know. I just
Nothing new.
it's not my jam.
Nothing I haven't seen before, but it's fine.
Exactly.
It fits the, fits
I'm
the
always
theme.
a fan of that leaf pattern, but like
The tropical new leaf, new horizons.
it's not
leaf is
done in a
nice.
new and interesting way, in my opinion.
Sneaking in those Pumas isn't really doing it for me. Now, as a segue,
segue.
Yes.
if you're gonna sneak Pumas into Animal Crossing,
Yeah.
Yes.
maybe they could have a proper,
Dream sweet, when you sweetly dream.
proper crossover. Maybe
That was new and surprising.
maybe inside that bell bag is an amiibo
What?
for a new NPC. That is in fact a Puma
Oh,
who sells shoes and is a competitor to Kix. And let's talk
Whoa.
about his story. Go.
oh my gosh.
Question.
Yes.
Said Puma
Yes.
would be a cat?
Maybe the tiger-shaped cat,
Yeah.
like a
Yep.
Tiger-shaped cat?
Yep.
like
Look
Bianca.
a little
and
like Klausdia.
Ralph.
Baby powder
Flowsky.
made out of babies?
You know that's not true.
Do we already have a Puma? Like, what is
Let's see, because this could be also
see what
a
we
really
have.
good if there is
is
one.
what
It could
is
be our spotlight camper.
what is this is a dumb question. Please don't make fun of me. What
There's
is
no Joelle. There is no such thing as a dumb question. You take that.
what
Just
what kind of
dumb
animal
questions.
is it? Katrina? The
She's a cat. Oh, you mean the fortune teller?
yeah,
She's asking if she's in fact a
I
puma.
am
Oh, I don't know.
because I
guess
thought
was
she
was a cat.
seems like she might be Puma-ish, but I don't know if she's like a big cat or a little cat.
I think she's like
Cat,
dark
cat,
blue.
cat.
What color is Katrina?
Because
She's
Pumas can
beautiful.
sometimes be represented by like a dark blue.
Are you
fur.
thinking of Penn State?
No.
I was thinking. I mean, I was like, well, yeah.
That is a Nittany lion.
Nittany lion.
Thank you very much.
I don't specifically mean that.
Question to those
Yeah.
of you who know more about school mascots: is the Nittany lion not a mountain lion?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just kind of assumed it was.
Well,
mean,
isn't
because-
a mountain lion the same thing as a
As a puma or a painter? Yes.
painter
Yes, that's another name because they have a little black tip on their tails, so they get called.
or a
painters.
panther? Is a panther
Oh,
the
I wonder
same?
if it was a
I
corruption
think a
of
panther is the same,
Well, I
right?
mean, panther's just like a name for a large cat.
Much about animals right now, guys.
Or cougar?
Cats.
What about cougar?
Cougar's the same too, right?
Let's look up what a Nittany lion
I know, I'm
is.
trying to
sure
find
it's
it.
Hobbit.
Tell me, what is a Nittany lion?
With
Oh,
like,
and I was
how
gonna
do I
look up
find
what
it? But
Katrina is.
exclude Penn State.
Oh, it says Katrina. This at least Wikipedia says that Katrina is a panther.
Panther. I mix up Panther and Puma. I mixed up Panther.
Well, I mean,
and Puma.
panther. I mean, that's
Are they
fair.
similar? Are they similar?
I feel like a panther is a panther an actual species, or is that just kind of another name for a large cat?
And can I
Elephant or a black
interject
panther?
with something unrelated but related?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
A Nittany lion is the Eastern Mountain Lion mascot of the athletic team, Pennsylvania State University. So a Nittany, created in 1907, the Nittany forename refers to the local Mount Nittany,
Oh.
which overlooks the university.
If you click on Eastern Mountain Lion, it takes you to a page called Eastern Cougar. Eastern Cougar says the Eastern Cougar or Eastern Puma.
Yes, I think they're in agreement that they're the one and the same thing.
It's all full circle, my friends.
Yay!
But is a puma a panther? Because
Well,
it's technically
a panther. I learned.
a panther
I looked
is
up, according.
a puma is a panther, but a panther doesn't necessarily have to be a puma.
Is this a square and a
Yes.
rectangle?
Well, I think a panther. I was looking up what is
wait.
panther, and Wikipedia defines. Yes. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go first.
Oh no, I was just going to say that a black panther specifically is a melanistic color variant of a leopard, a jaguar. So it's two different species when they have
Well.
no black pigment. Yes, lay it on us,
Ma'am.
Lisa.
Ma'am, she ma'amed
Tell me
you.
more stuff.
You got ma'amed.
The
I just
Wikipedia
felt
for cougar
Yes.
says, due to its wide range, it has many names, including puma, mountain lion, catamount, panther, and painter.
Nice.
So a
So
cougar
it's okay that I'm confused.
is a puma, is a mountain lion, is a catamount, is a panther, and a painter. And I'd never heard of painter before.
Me neither.
That's-
But
Is that like, oh, look, they're painter. It's like panther.
I know. I'm wondering. I feel like I learned that it was because of the little black tip on their tails, but I feel like it makes sense that it would just be a corruption of panther. After all.
I mean, all I heard was that it was not a dumb question. I'm very happy it was not a dumb question.
Yeah. Nope. Not a dumb question.
So
Not a
Katrina
dumb
may or may not be our first Panther Puma. And I'm now asking for another Panther Puma, but this Panther Puma.
Poomer.
Well, you suddenly got a
okay,
British accent.
Poomer.
I love it.
Okay, Poomer.
I'm asking for yet another Puma, Panther, whatever, but this one sells shoes and is a direct competitor to Kix.
Why does it have to be a direct competitor? Oh, or are you just like saying
I
that
just think it'd be
that
kinda
this
fun.
panther may offer, or Poomer may offer additional footwear options that Kicks doesn't even offer, which I would be all about.
Sure. I think I'm just interested in some sort of backstory that like I want it to start with a fun backstory. So like
You want to start
maybe
some competition.
maybe he like came to the island because he heard Kix was doing so well, and he was like, "Hey, gotta get in on
I want
this
to piece it.
on this action. Check out
Sure.
these wares." And he's showing us all these, Puma sneakers, all these
Oh!
soft toned Puma sneakers.
Are you talking legit putting those in the game, which I feel is not unprecedented
Right?
for Nintendo?
I'm thinking it's like a crossover. It's coming from Puma. It's going to have the Puma logo.
And I remember, wasn't it in Mario Kart? Didn't some luxury car brand have Mario Kart cars?
Oh yeah. There
Do
was
you guys remember that?
yeah, like in Mario.
Mercedes?
I think it was Mercedes.
Timmy thinks it was Mercedes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tim would remember that.
That sounds about
when we
right.
were playing. Yeah. I have the game as if I don't remember, but I don't remember.
That's okay.
Yes, there are definitely real brands in Mario Kart, and yeah, I think Mercedes is it. That's true.
So why not put some branded stuff in the real game?
And not to say this is the best idea. That's the idea
No,
that
sure.
sort of came to me.
It'll be
Like,
fun,
if
though.
you're gonna sell Puma,
Sure.
you're gonna put this logo out there. Wouldn't it be fun if there was like a little bit more connection? Alternatively, let's just bring a Puma. Let's just have an NPC Puma
Yes,
that
there
just
you go.
does something.
Back to that.
Doesn't have to be anything related to shoes.
Do you have a name you want this Puma to have, Joelle?
Well, before we came up with Poomer, I didn't.
Poomer.
But now I want him to be named Poomer.
Can we spell it Poomer?
I'm fine with that. I think I'm really fine with that. I'm also fine if it's something else. What other names could it be?
I mean, Pounce I thought was pretty good.
Pounce, ooh.
Pounce is a good
And we know a
alliteration.
certain lion cake knows that word, and he likes
pouncing.
to talk about that
And he
word.
knows how to spell
He knows
it.
how to spell it.
Yes.
He's a spelling whiz. Whiz.
Quiz. Quiz.
Pouncing Poomer, the Puma
Peddler
of what?
Pied.
What's a
coverings.
P word for shoes? Like a
I was trying for Pied covering, like Pied, Pied is a foot, but that doesn't. Pedestrian patrol, popsicles,
pedaling,
Piggy toes.
pedal,
piggy toes. Oh,
pedaling,
Piggies.
pedal holders,
pedal pushers.
Pedal pushers.
Well,
Pedal
pedal
pushers.
pushers are different.
Those
pedal
are-
pushers are
those
a
are
type
pants.
of pants, aren't they?
but pants.
Why couldn't we
pants
sell both?
and pedal pushers? And how come all shoes have S's? Sneakers, slides, slippers. That's all S's.
Boots,
Boots.
boots. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't really come up with anything more, but I just
No, that's good. I like what you have so far.
Pumps.
Pumps. That's a
There
good
you
one.
go. Peddler of pumps.
Peddler.
Poomer pump peddler. Okay, Poomer pump peddler. I'm interested.
Boomer pump peddler.
I love it.
Looks like a pump. Feels
Could
like
also
a
call
sneaker.
him Pumps, which is different
yeah,
than
different than
kicks. Like
Oh, kicks and
Ooh,
pumps.
pumped up kicks.
and pumped up kicks.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like this. I like
Yeah.
this.
And maybe Pumps doesn't have to be a male character. Maybe Pumps
Nope.
can be a
It's a good point.
female.
I don't know.
Lady.
I don't know why I assume male. I think just because the sneakers look kind of the first ones I saw look kind of like male sneakers to me. But you're right. Could be someone else.
Or I mean, it could still be, or just
We
Pumps
get two.
sell
We could get pumps
could
and
sell
Poomer.
Pumps footwear.
Yeah.
Why limit ourselves? Pumps and Poomer.
Okay.
Why not?
Poomer and Pumps.
Pumps and Poomer.
Poomer and Pumps.
They have some cool like back-to-back picture for their promotional stuff. They're like, this is Pumps and this is Poomer. When they're like thumbs back to each other, back to back. I'm trying to do both sides. And then, you know,
The visual's great. I'm sad no
Yeah,
one but us
'cause-
can see it. It's great.
as no one else can
I
ever
get
know.
it. It's like twins style.
Yes, it's like the cover
yes,
of
the movie poster twins, Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger
as Pumps
Yeah.
and Poomer.
Pumps as
Pumps.
Pumps and Poomer.
Poomer and Pumps. I'll always correct
That's
you.
also who the characters will look like.
I do like that you keep correcting
done
me every
and
time I
done.
say Pumps and Poomer.
Poomer and Pumps.
Pumps. Oh,
Pretty sure it's Pumps and Poomer, my friend.
No, it's Poomer and Pumps.
Agree to disagree?
Well, either way,
Not backing down.
we'll find out who's right one day if it ever happens. We'll find out.
Maybe we'll have a vote on our Twitter that we never use. Is it Poomer and Pumps or Pumps and Poomer? Which do you like better?
You decide here.
You decide.
I think we've done that before, and then we
starting
actually forgot to follow up, and
I mean, that sounds like our
it
MO.
sounds like us. What's social
All
media?
right, guys. Are you guys ready to take a little waddy break?
Let's take a water break.
Waddy.
Take a break.
All right, let's do it. See you in a sec. Where'd your waddy go,
I
Rari?
didn't really want any right now.
You can't make
Is that
her drink.
weird?
We've discussed this
I was just
before.
being defiant.
This is not road trip rules. We tried to do this before, and
What?
Rar
I
rejected
only
road
have
trip
a little
rules.
left. I only have a little, and I want to make it last.
Rar's at her own home. This is not road trip
Man.
rules.
That's right.
Your
Road rules,
producer
home
really
rules.
needs to get
I know,
on
my
getting
producer.
more water.
My producer is myself. I can send myself over again.
We do not have to turn this car around. Rar can turn her own damn car around.
All right, guys. Announcements are pretty light this week, but we want to still promote and talk about our Patreon that we have.
Yeah.
If you're already a member,
Yes.
patron, some may
Thank you,
call it.
patron.
I don't know why I can't come up with that word.
Patron.
when it-
That's okay. You got it, though.
Or
You did it.
Patreon. It's
Patron.
okay to call them patrons. It's okay to call them patron members. All those words are fine. It's fine. You're fine.
Okay, good. Well, JB would like to remind everyone to, especially, I guess this only applies to the $2 and above, $2 and above. I have questions about that, but that's unrelated. Other dollar amounts. But anyway.
Actually, that's actually very relevant because Lo wanted to remind me that this is funny. If you join in the UK, you are paying £2, not $2.
Yes, it's true.
So
Which
it's
is more.
So it
it's
doesn't
more months.
No. I'm sorry. You're paying $2. So you're not paying £2.
okay.
So it's
That makes sense.
it is
Oh.
cheaper than you think. Is the point?
Oh, well, that's wonderful. That's they
You're
don't
getting
force
the
you to
deal.
Do £2.
I was very concerned that they were charging more.
I mean,
Yes.
it depends on the
increments. I was like,
conversion.
oh, no.
So it definitely can vary by 10 to 20 US cents here and there. But
Yes, the
It's-
conversion rate changes because
yeah.
of the conversion rate.
but
Right,
yeah.
right. No, I feel like it's
But yeah, they
best
don't
it
charge
sticks with honoring
$2.50 or whatever. It's it's a reasonable conversion
That's
rate based on
interesting.
$2. Yeah.
And our Canadian brethren who have Canadian dollars, Canadian dollars, Canadian dollars.
Canadian.
I want them to be called Canadian dollars.
There's also
that sounds awesome.
Australian dollars as well, I believe. So
That's true.
Yeah. Anyway, if you're at the $2 amount, I'm clarifying again.
if you're at the dear friend level, dear friend.
Please
Yay,
make sure
dear
that your addresses are up to date. So
Because
so
we are
can send
sending these
our-
out once, and if you don't get them, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, yeah. This is having your address up to date ensures that it gets to your correct address. So please go in. Even if you think you've updated, go in and check it. Double check it right now.
Triple check.
When you hear this, go ahead and
Yes.
triple check it. If you
We
need
don't
to.
know when we're sending these. It could be soon.
Yes, this episode is going live on Friday, the 3rd of September. With any luck, these are going into the mail by before the 16th of September. That is my goal. I want these
Love it.
out of my office by the 16th of September
Out of my life.
and into my post office box.
And into the post.
That's my goal. I don't know how far I'll get. I don't know,
goal.
if our international friends will have a bit of a delay because that takes extra time. But
Oh, that's true.
in the very least, some of these will be out of my life and into the post office box by the
love it.
16th of September. So you have just a smidge more time because I'm printing those labels ASAP. So
Yay.
And if you're thinking, what about me? I haven't signed up yet. Can I still get one of these wonderful packets?
you sure
if
can.
I sign up today,
We got extras.
tomorrow,
We got
or
extras.
in 2 weeks?
We got extras.
Or
Yay.
in 3 weeks?
Sure can.
Yes. The answer is yes. We have extras.
Yay.
And the way that you can join our Patreon is by simply going to the patreon.com/
Patreon.com/the pocket.
The pocket.
The
pod.
Pocket Pod. Is there anything else we want to talk about? announcements before I?
Well, I just want to say that these welcome kits are pretty flippin' cool, and at some point after the first round goes out to our patrons, we'll start, spoiling them a little bit. So if you don't want to be spoiled, if you want to get them before they're spoiled, I do recommend joining ASAP. And if you want to wait to see what they look like and then join, I think you're going to want to see what they look like and then join, because they're also, I don't know what I'm saying. The point is, you're gonna like the way these look. I guarantee it.
I guarantee it. Nice.
I'm
Thanks,
so excited.
Men's Warehouse.
It's the Pocket Pod Warehouse.
You're gonna like the way you look.
All right. So without further ado, let's move right on into.
I am once. Is it
Yeah,
me?
it's you. It's
Oh,
you.
okay.
Right.
I'm once again asking for your tiny delights.
Sky rockets in flight.
Ba-dum, ba-dum,
Ba-bum,
Tiny delights.
ba-dum, ba-dum.
ba-dum.
Tiny delights.
Tiny delights.
Tiny delights.
Tiny delights.
Y'all. And it's me. I have a tiny
Rory,
delight.
it's you. Tell
It
us about
is.
your tiny big delight.
My tiny big
Big
delight.
little lies.
Guys.
What?
It's not a lie.
What?
It's big truth.
What?
I had one insect that I had not yet caught, and that insect had evaded me for so very long, and I was
Can I
trying
get
all ding dong summer. Yes,
which one was it? It was the cicada shell, was it, right? Was that what that one?
it was. It was a cicada shell, and I was not finding. I could not even see one. I hadn't seen one. I was trying every day. Well, almost every day. That's not true. Hyperbole. I did not try every day, but I tried
Most
very
days,
frequently.
many days, lots of days.
Many days.
She tried a lot.
I tried a
guys.
lot. I had no success. Finally got to August 31st, and it was like I was really hoping I would. Well, I was really hoping I would get one because I heard some article had said like try between 5 and 7 because those are like good times when there's less other insects. So you have a better chance. Of
Oh, okay.
spawning one. I don't know how true that was.
It's like the best spawn rate for it or whatever. Yeah.
Did not get one before 7, but
well.
around 7:30, what did I see when I had practically forgotten to search anymore for the evening? But a little cicada shell was nestled on a tree, and I went and got my little net. I was so excited. And I was like,
How delightful.
Beautiful.
super delightful. So it was a big, tiny delight, and I got that little cicada shell, and then I had the little message that was like, it said yes because I'd never caught one before.
Yes.
It had the
Yeah.
whole spiel about now my collection is complete, and then the next day I got a little letter from the Faraway Museum with my DIY for my golden net, and that was very exciting.
You got the golden net ticket.
Yay! La 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 la. Yes, that was my big tiny delight. So I was
That's
very excited.
Wonderful.
That's delightful.
I'm very
That's
happy for you.
delightful.
Yay!
I'm
thanks.
very happy for you as well.
Thank you.
I have a lot of other bugs to go because I haven't.
I haven't been trying
That's
for a
totally
while.
fair.
I tried one day at the beginning of the summer, and I was like, I can't. I don't have patience, so I'll get back into it one day. It was just not that day was not the day.
Wasn't it? It was your day.
It was not my
Wasn't
day.
your time to shine.
There will be other times.
I can tell you, I had a tiny delight this week because it
Tell me.
was my birthday in the game.
Yay! How did it go, JB?
and tell us
And it
about
wasn't
it.
just my birthday, but my birthday fell on a Sunday in August. So I had fireworks on my birthday in Sunday in August. And this was my first birthday on Woe Oasis 2.0, because you might recall I had my
yes.
first birthday
Oh,
on
we-
1.0. So
could
this
we
time I was welcomed to my birthday party by Kiki.
Oh,
She met me at my front door, and she was like, "Hi," and she got to the little, shy thing. She's like, "I set up a little thing for you if you want to go have a birthday, something." And I went to her house, and who was inside but my 3 island BFFs? Who do you think they were? Do you remember?
Tex.
Yeah.
Tex for sure.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Not Boomer. Who's the little buddy
Not
with the
Poomer.
helmet?
Not Poomer and Pumps.
No, Puck isn't on my island currently.
Puck is not on your island anymore. Oh, okay, not Puck then. I don't remember who else it would be.
He has been on my island
I don't
since I started my new island. He just showed up in the campsite, and he's one of my very favorite and only favorite, really, gorillas.
Oh! It's Hans. It's Hans.
Our favorite abominable snow
He's the best.
gorilla, Hans. And he was there. You were there, and you were there, and Kiki was there, and they danced around and celebrated, and it was very cute. And I figured out the pinata this time on the first try or whatever, instead of like the 800th try like last time. And I ran around, and I discovered I don't know a lot of my villagers that well because some of them gave me terrible birthday gifts, and I
that's okay.
still to this day do not have the birthday cake hat. Still.
Oh no!
Still.
Yikes.
What?
But I did get a pair of purple birthday sunglasses, so that's my tiny delight. They are
Next
That is a
year.
great
Maybe
treat.
next year.
That
Next
was
year for
adorable.
sure.
I'm going to try
I
again
love
with what's his face? Kevin Bob's birthday in March.
There you go. Perfect. So build up
Keep
all
working
those
on it.
relationships using Kevin Bob.
Actually, yeah, Kevin Bob has built up 0 relationships since his birthday.
Yeah.
So we got 6 months, my bud. We got to do this.
Oh, that's sweet though. But still sweet that you got those amazing glasses. Those are pretty great.
Yeah.
I like those.
Yeah, that was
Very
that was
cute.
solid.
Solid gift.
Yeah, that's my tiny
Do
D.
you remember who gave them to you? Just out of curiosity.
I think it came from one of the people in the house.
Oh,
I think it probably
one
came
of the
from
besties.
Kiki or Tex or someone. Yeah, the besties.
So wait, were the three besties were Tex, Hans, and Kiki?
Yeah,
Oh, that's so sweet.
yeah, it was perfect because those are the 3 that have been on my island longest, and they live the closest to my house, so I probably talk to them most often too.
That makes sense.
I hand
They're
selected
close
them to
buds.
live close to me. That was part of the whole
Oh.
design of my island. It was a whole thing.
Oh, I love it. Best buds.
Mm-hmm.
There's your little Joey Bowie trivia if you need to know her 3 best buds.
Currently,
They're
Tex,
the 3
Hans,
best
and Kiki.
buds that anyone
Currently.
could have.
Current 3 best buds.
that anyone could have.
I live in a world where I can have many best friends at any time.
That's true. And you can just send them packing if you ever want to and invite somebody new with an amiibo.
You know, I've had a hard time. Every time I hop on my island, because I don't play very often, someone walks up to me and wants to move, and I'm like, but I've barely gotten to know you. I'm just not ready yet. Or then they're like my favorites, like Kiki has to leave, and I was like, heck no. No.
Can't
no.
leave yet. No.
You haven't
no.
thrown me my
Hey.
birthday party yet. What's even happening?
Yeah, good thing you didn't let her leave. She wouldn't have been able to
Yeah,
celebrate
well,
with you.
then honestly, it would have been like Gonzo or Tad, and that would have been great too. So
Oh,
they would have been my number 3s. They're sweet boys.
all good boys.
All good
So you don't
things.
have so many penguins on your island anymore.
No, I ended up not building the penguin island. I mean, I have so many amiibos, but I let these ones that I have grow organically. So I figured one day I can just, curate. But for now, I'm just letting
Right.
them pop in.
Enjoy. Yeah.
As
let
needed.
it happen.
Like I have
Pop in, let
Lucky.
it happen.
I randomly got Lucky, and that's from
Lucky is so sweet.
yeah, and that Lucky is specifically from our buddy Queen of All Geeks Island. So I'm like, I'm kind of just like holding out for like friends animals if I can get them
Oh,
when I
I
have a
love
spot
that.
open.
Aw. Maybe
Very
Beryl
neat.
will wander into your town.
Oh man,
No.
Leash would be so
No, he will
pissed.
not. He will not.
Leash would be so
Leash is like,
Never.
absolutely no. No.
Well, here's what would happen if he did. I could then control letting him go, Leash, and we could make it happen to get to your island.
Go, let
That's
him
true.
go.
So that would be a good thing,
Yes,
Leash.
please give him to me.
Yes.
Oh wow.
What are we doing?
Ooh.
I was just looking at some Spotlight Villagers.
Oh,
Just taking a look.
do you
What
have
do you
one
wanna
picked out, or do you want to do
pick a Spotlight
randos?
Villager?
So I feel like Nookipedia changed their interface a little bit, and I feel like the other
Oh,
one.
change their logo too.
Oh.
Do you see?
Yeah,
What?
they both of the other one is also like had like an upgrade. So like all the villagers are just stacked on top of each other. You don't get to
Oh.
pick by like.
Randomness.
It's less random because they're all stacked. Like you can't pick by like. I don't know if you remember. It used to be like you could pick by
Scrolling.
the genre, like the animal type, and such.
Oh, we can't sort.
Anyway, not a big deal. But I was looking at. But the nice thing is you can see all of the pictures like all stacked up
Oh yeah.
You can
immediately,
sort
and they're
if you want
nice
to.
photos.
You can
They're
sort by
very nice.
different things. That's interesting. Yeah.
You might not want to sort. Before it was like links, like you'd have
Yeah.
like links. So that
Yeah,
would be
you'd-
more.
you'd work your way
it'd
down
create a
the-
more random generator
The structure.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah,
But yeah, this is just a rando scroll. Yeah.
but there's some really cute little. Have we ever talked about Graham?
I don't think we have. Is he a hamster?
I'm
He is, and
I'm
he's
familiar
really
with him.
cute.
He's been on someone's island. He's a cutie pie. We could talk about him.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Graham.
let's
He's really
spotlight
really
Graham.
cute.
I'll tell you who he makes me
Spotlight.
think of.
Gramster.
Oh, he's a Gramster.
He's a Gramster, of course.
Oh. Well, let's talk about Graham.
Okay.
Okay.
I won't do the description because I want to read the description, like the
Okay.
physical description.
Sure.
So I won't say what he looks like until we get
Okay.
to that point.
Okay.
But Graham is a hamster. He's a smug hamster. His birthday is June 20th. His favorite saying is knowledge is power.
Oh, what?
So you can start getting a little visual of like maybe he's like a smart
Little smarty pants nerdy guy, maybe.
So here we go. Graham is a smug hamster villager in the Animal Crossing series. He first appears in Animal Crossing New Leaf. In New Horizons, Graham has the education hobby. Wait, is there hobbies?
I
hadn't
wasn't
noticed.
aware of hobbies in New Horizons. Is that a thing?
I hadn't noticed.
Huh.
Let's learn about the...
I don't know
What
about
is that
hobbies.
related to?
Anyway,
Do they mean a new leaf? Maybe that's a typo.
it's in New Horizon.
No, but
In Animal Crossing New Horizons.
I know. I mean, I
Graham
heard you.
has the education hobby and can be... No, I was just doing what Lion King would say.
Oh, I see. In Animal Crossing New Horizons, I see. I get it.
Yes.
I get it. I follow.
And can be seen wearing the rimmed glasses, reading a novel-type book while outside, and using a magnifying glass when near certain objects.
My gosh. That is amazing. Okay, so that's something new. I didn't know about that. Because I just looked up, I clicked that, and the education is like, there's different hobbies that like lets them do unique actions when they're sitting outside. That's like the
So that's why some are like watering plants and...
Yes.
Oh.
I just thought that was based on their personality type.
Question.
Yeah.
Do zoomies count as part of the hobby?
I'm looking that up right now. We'll find what the different categories are. There is the fitness hobby.
Fitness.
They're
doing yoga.
The lifting
the
heavy
park?
dumbbells were
Lifting.
exercising.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, it says that other villagers can only lift heavier dumbbells when exercising at Resident Services Plaza with other villagers. But other characters can just do it any old place.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I haven't seen zoomies yet. Aw. I know that Poppy must be one of the nature fans. Oh, because I see him out studying flowers all the
Seashell
time.
collecting.
Oh my gosh. This is so cute. I didn't know
How
about
is this a
This
thing?
is new to me.
I didn't notice. Look at that. This game that we were getting a little bored by, there's a whole other thing we didn't know was happening.
Oh,
That's
Beardo
so
reading a novel while wearing rimmed glasses.
So there's education, fashion, fitness.
It's the play hobby. The play hobby is the zoomies.
Play, yeah.
It says villagers with a play hobby can run around with their arms extended at any time.
And it says
Zoomies.
most villagers
Zoomies.
with this hobby are lazy or sisterly, which actually checks out because it was always my Uchis and my little hungry buds
Love it.
doing all the zoomies.
Oh, it's so sweet. Yeah, like I know
Nature.
Beryl loves to get the zoomies.
Education, fashion, fitness, music, nature, and play.
So cute.
Oh my gosh.
They sniff
that's
and water
really brilliant.
flowers. So Tex loves music, as we know, so he's always singing. This makes so much sense.
Oh my gosh. So that's why they stand next to the radios and sing with the radios? Those are the music?
Because the music is their hobby.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and it's not like so the play one isn't limited to just the lazy types
It's just
and the Uchi. It's also there's even some cranky villagers, a normal villager, and a bunch of peppy villagers that also do it.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. There's like a check mark, but like the lazier, by
Definitely
far, the most zoomy.
definitely. But what a sweet hobby that is for our lazy friends.
Apple Derp is a play hobby one. And
cute.
Bam, I knew Bam was because he was always doing zoomies. Barreled
Octavian
Barreled to zoomie.
Yes, of course he is.
Barreled and Bill.
Zooming in all around.
Barreled
But I
and
love
Bill.
that. So Octavian is one of the rare cranky zoomies.
Oh, I think I
Which is
knew
really
that
cute.
too. He was on my island and Hammy.
Oh,
Kevin.
So cute.
We
I
need to
had
talk
no
about
idea
Kevin.
this was
Kevin.
a thing.
And my Lucky.
is so sweet.
Lucky's got it. Oh, and little Marty.
Sorry. I love learning this, and I didn't mean to sidetrack us from Graham, but I love learning that. So thank you, Graham, for teaching us something new.
Yeah, teaching us about
Walker.
hobbies.
And little Stitches
I had no idea.
too.
Oh,
My little bud. Yes, I knew that.
What a cute,
I could
cute-
tell you that.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fresh.
Do we want to look more about
I wanna
hobbies, or
learn
shall
more-
we continue back?
I want to learn more about Graham.
Or about Graham. Graham, please.
All right. So we talked about his hobby. Graham is a yellow hamster with green colored.
Typo.
His ears are not His ears are not green, I should say. It says green colored ears, but that is false.
False.
Oh,
His
ear
ears
innards.
are yellow.
His ears are very much yellow.
His ear innards are in fact green.
Very much green.
Agreed.
Bright, beautiful green.
And he has a small pink nose. I wouldn't necessarily say that's a small nose.
I'd say it's a pretty pronounced
little
and
snouty.
medium to large nose.
Bit of a snout.
It's really cute. It's snouty.
It's cute.
But it's
very
I wouldn't call it small.
Got a little,
I'd call
got a
it
little pug
average.
pug nose going on. It's very cute.
He wears a pair of small blue glasses with opaque lenses that hide his eyes.
Yeah. You can sort of see them. You can sort of see them.
Yeah, you can.
Little dots.
Yeah.
Little dots.
Cuties.
Yeah.
Oh.
In Animal Crossing New Horizons, giving Graham a facial accessory will prompt him to remove his glasses, revealing his eyes to be tiny black dots.
Oh, he's like Bud.
I like that his glasses come off. Yeah, and you can see.
Great.
Personality. He is smug. He's a smug villager. He'll come off as a gentleman.
Oh.
Graham flirts with female players and is in a mix of various personalities. He is kind, lively, but may be conceited. He may comment on how the player looks or occasionally dance. He falls asleep at 2 a.m. and wakes up at 8:30. Wow, this is very specific. I don't remember this stuff being in there before.
This is all New Horizons detail?
Yeah.
Wow.
Huh. I don't remember any of this information before. Or else we just didn't read it. It's possible.
Oh my gosh,
What?
Leash.
What?
I don't know if you have scrolled down maybe to see the trivia about Graham, but I think part of his house decoration will be of interest to you personally.
Joan Day. How do I get there? House.
Well, I can read it to you.
Yes. Tell me.
It is implied that Graham is a fan of Chrissy and Francine due to the
no.
fact that he displays and plays Bubblegum KK, which features the two villagers on its cover. And in New Horizons, he has Chrissy's poster and Francine's poster in his house.
Sorry.
I mean, Bubblegum KK is a great tune.
It's a bop. It's a bop.
It is a bop.
It's the only thing I like
that
about
song.
Chrissy and Francine. It's that song is a bop.
But I can't get behind the poster thing.
I know. I was like, oh man, I feel like that is
hilarious.
Lost his favor.
When he said that, I scrolled down and I immediately saw what you're talking about. It's amazing. He lives in a server room, but it's devoted to Chrissy and Francine.
Oh, he's kind of like a cute nerdy super fan.
Yeah.
Speaking of him looking kind of nerdy, I do love his look. I love his glasses.
Yes.
He makes me think if we could cast Muppets characters from Animal Crossing, he would be a great Bunsen Honeydew.
Yes.
So that'd be really cute.
Yeah.
I love him in the Madras plaid shirt. It always reminds me of my grandfather. I can't even. It's just, he's adorable. So cute.
He's a cute.
Oh, his favorite colors are green and orange. Saw that. Green and orange.
Surprised it's not pink and blue to be in vibe with his Chrissy and Francine fandom.
Oh, man.
It says his Halloween fear is the werewolf hood. Do we have?
That's with New Leaf. You would go around. That was the Halloween game for New Leaf. I think it was New Leaf. Am I wrong about that? Yeah, that's New Leaf.
Well, he was only in New Leaf and
New Leaf.
right? So
He wasn't in
have to
City
be.
Folk. Because he was new in New Leaf. Good point.
He's new in New Leaf.
Yeah.
Wait, his favorite song is KK song.
Well, that sounds contrary. Is he just trying to downplay that he's like, well, I'm not the biggest super fan?
Depends. It depends who you ask, I suppose. If you ask the walls of his house, his favorite song is Bubblegum KK.
He's number 324 amiibo card, if anyone's interested.
Good to know.
Series 4.
Good to know.
And that, my friends... Oh, he's in Pocket Camp.
Hey. Pocket Camp has released more villagers. I'm trying to remember who was there. There was like new additions.
Oh, he was added shortly after you and I stopped playing Leash.
He has the vegetarian tea in that shirt. And
Oh yeah, I like the vegetarian
little
tea. I don't think that's
stripies.
that's another thing that's not New Horizons as far as I recall. Speaking of which, still don't have the blue and white striped stockings, Nintendo. What the heck are you doing?
One of these days, Nintendo. One of these days.
Nintendo. And I'm talking horizontal stripes. Dang it. Not vertical.
Don't get them wrong. Don't get them wrong this time.
Well, we do already have vertical stripes, so there we go.
I guess.
I'm just saying.
One last thing about Graham before we go is we'll do our names in other languages.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course.
All right. In Japanese, his name is Gorahamu.
Goramu.
So, Graham.
Yeah.
Yep.
From glasses, hamster, and the transliteration is of Graham. I don't know what that means.
Wait a second. What is from glasses?
What does that mean? from
It
the
looks
word
like
glasses.
maybe they've
Oh,
combined
and
the
the
two
word
words into one word.
Goramu. I wonder. Well, I thought megane was glasses in Japanese, and hamster. Oh,
It
see,
looks
this is
like
the
they've
problem.
taken the first two characters from glasses and the first two characters from hamster.
or the last two.
Or the
it's
last two,
glasses.
depending on how you read these words. I'm so
Glasses.
sorry. Misinformed
So it's-
over here.
Well, that's interesting. In Korean, his name is Gulaham. I'm sorry.
No, I think it's again that
Which
kind
is
of
the same as his
sound
Japanese
as the
name.
Japanese
It's yeah,
Well, yeah, it's
transliterated into
sort of a long
Gram.
It's a long gram. Yeah.
in Chinese, his name is Mai Mai.
Oh,
From the characters wheat, referring to gram flour.
oh, that's cool.
Nice. That's cute.
What are those? What is that Russian?
Russian.
Yes. Graham,
Yeah.
transliteration of his English name. Graham,
French.
in French, is the same as his English name.
Oh,
Gunther.
which is funny.
I think you mean
because that's
Günther.
actually not France. The one
What?
that's
That's
second from the
Dutch.
bottom
Oh,
is
wait, that's
France.
it. Yeah.
That's Dutch. Sorry, I always do that.
But it's the
That's okay.
same. But it's,
It's the same colors, similar colors.
It's also Graham.
It's
Also the same
Graham,
name. Very true.
Also the same explanation.
Nobody would
weird.
know,
If
Sarah.
they put
I'm
them,
so sorry. I spoiled it.
If they put them side by side,
side,
I wouldn't mix them up. But because they
That's a very good
separated
point.
them, I actually mixed them up.
but you would have been very confused when you got to the second to last one and been like, "Why is France there again?"
if you were following along.
She's following along. That's true.
We got Günther. Let's talk about Günther.
Okay. Gunther in German, male given name that rhymes with hamster.
Günther hamster? I don't know.
Hamster.
I guess what is hamster in German? I guess that's my question.
I don't know. In Spain, his name is Relio
And what's the reason for that?
Dash.
I saw that. I was like, "What? This is great."
It's like, obviously, everyone knows why he's Relio.
No explanation required, obviously.
Obviously.
Fair enough.
And then in French again, his name is Graham,
in second French,
which is the same as his English name.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Fair
And
enough.
then and then in Italian it's Evaristo, which the description says male given name. What does that mean?
I think it's just saying that's just a generic male name. I think that's all that means. Which
Evaristo.
is like, okay,
Okay.
all right. Well, I mean, I like all those names.
To answer my question, hamster in German is hamster. No,
Gunther,
wait,
how does
hold on.
Gunther
It's
rhyme with
der
hamster?
hamster.
No,
So
How does
is
that rhyme
Gunther
with
pronounced
Günther?
Gamster?
maybe hamster is pronounced Hunpster.
Gunther the Hunter.
Oh, wait. I just heard the pronunciation. It's pronounced hamster. Gunst.
No, I don't think these rhyme. I feel like that
What?
is a.
What do you mean they don't rhyme?
What is-
I mean, they have the same.
What are you talking about?
They end
What
in
are
an
you
ER
talking
sound. Yeah, you're right. They're very similar.
about?
I don't know
Gunther.
how I got confused.
Gunther. Give me a Gunther here. Okay. Read it to me. Hamster Günther.
It sounds very good together. I don't know if I'd say it rhymes, but okay.
She said it very nicely in my ears. That's all I can say, but they did not rhyme.
Oh,
Google Translate is she, by the way, in case you're wondering. Who's she?
Roelio in Spanish is like in English the word Roger.
oh,
The name
So
Roger.
it's male
His name's
given
Roger.
name.
Roger Hamster.
Roger Hamster.
Roger
Looks like maybe Roger.
Roger Hodger.
Roger Hodger. Now he also has a last
It's a male given name that rhymes with hamster, obviously.
No explanation required.
All right, guys.
Those are pretty good.
That's all I got for poor little Graham. That I
liked
butchered
it.
his name in different.
I think that's great. And we
stuff.
filled a full hour, so we nailed it, guys.
I am very
Whoa,
proud of us.
That's wild. Good job.
And I made 4 envelopes during our podcast.
Look at that. Those are some beautiful.
In case you're wondering, hamster in Spanish is also hamster.
Pronounced Günther.
Very nice.
What is it?
Well, we've all learned a lot today.
Günther. That's what I heard.
Sounds like rhymes with Günther.
Hamster. Günther.
Well, this has been a delightful episode filled with random
delights.
facts and figures. I enjoyed learning about hobbies
Yes.
sure.
We learned about
That
hobbies.
was a great treat.
We learned about panthers and pumas
and cougars
and cougars
Yeah. And Günther.
and
and Günthers and hamsters.
Günther.
Hamsters and Günthers.
All right, guys, let's wrap it up.
Yes. Let's wrap.
I'd like to thank my fellow podcast hosts,
Thank
JB and Rar, for joining me for another fine episode of Pocket Pod Animal Crossing. I'd also like to thank myself for being the host this week.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks,
me.
Leash.
I'd like to thank our producer, our fine group producer,
Yes.
Jack Quaid Blake of Monkey Cat Studios, for another finely produced episode of Pocket Pod Animal Crossing that has a wonderful Gregorian chant in the beginning that was completely unedited and in time from the get-go. And it just he didn't even have to do anything.
Yeah, we
Just-
recorded
was
it
just
in
like that.
a cathedral earlier today.
That's what it goes.
100%.
Right.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah. Which is why we have to be socially distant for the rest of the episode.
That's right. That's how it works.
Yeah, we definitely, it was our own mistake.
And I'd also like to thank Jack White Plank of Mikey Cat Studios for providing me another fine glass of high quality H2O.
Very nicely done.
And with that, I will end this episode. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.